This lovely wedding dress was worn by Rosemary in 1956. Rosemary and David were married in Joliet, Illinois, and set up on a blind date, engaged 3 months later, and married for almost 60 years. The dress has yellowed from time, which is quite common. And of course, there's underarm staining, which is also quite common. And this dress is an embroidered net lace over an acetate taffeta. And you can see there's a couple extra spots there that are going to need attention. And there's a close-up of the underarms. Now, normally I don't deal with taking out the zipper or the hooks and eyes. But this one has a broken zipper and the hooks have already rusted. So I will be removing and replacing those. So I started off by removing those rusted hooks in the broken zipper. And whenever possible, if there is any room to enlarge the bodice on a really small wedding dress, I will do that, which is what I did on this one. So let's get started with retro wash, and I'm doing a little bit of Dawn and washing soda. And I'm putting this in a tub with fairly warm tap water, and just let that sink into the water and let it sit for about 1 hour, and look at the water after 1 hour. I always love seeing that. We know that things are getting out of there and it's on its way. To take it farther on its way, I'm going to do sodium perborate, which will help with the whitening and brightening and bring it closer back to its original shade. So I dissolved 1 cup in boiling water and put it back in the tub with the fresh solution. And then I covered it and I let it sit till the next morning, only because I started it so late in the day, so that I would just get to it the next day. So I took it out, rinsed it, and yay, those underarms are good. But now for those rust stains. There are different ways you can do rust removal, and some involve the sun and salt and whatnot. But I didn't have sun in any warm temperature, so I used a rust remover product, and using it by applying it with an eyedropper. And then rinsed it well, and then let the dress air dry, pressed it, and then put that zipper in. So now the dress has a working zipper, and I replaced the hooks as well. So here are the befores and afters. It brightened up beautifully. It went from this yellowed, oxidized dress back to its original soft white, beautiful white shade. And I love this embroidered net lace. It is so pretty. On the front of the dress, you kind of see a vertical pattern. And then you have where you have on the back of the dress, which I think is the star of the show. Look at those ruffles. It's so pretty. The layers and layers of ruffles. And now this dress is wearable once again, 69 years later.